I'm live, y'all. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Who out there, man? Woke up with some things on my mind, feeling some type of way. All of the above. You can call it whatever you want to. Having my morning coffee at my brother's house. Yep, I'm up top. Doing the things I like to do. Handling business as usual. Shout out to the real ones out there. And woke up with a few things on my mind. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Yeah. Y'all see it's one of them dreary days. It's a dreary, whatever you want to call it, day. And I woke up with some things on my mind, man. It's been a whole year. And I don't like that bad connection movement. So when I start talking, I don't want nothing to get. I'm gonna probably have to go out and come back in, y'all. But this what happens when you over in the cut on the low behind a lot of trees. This is what happens. You get bad connection. It's crazy. I want to say one thing though. A lot of this conversation right now is about us as a culture. So when I pause, I'm pausing because it has bad connection. It's because we got bad connection, and I don't know if y'all still can hear me or not. So I'm gonna stop and then continue when it comes back on. Because I see I have no control over this one for some reason. But this is about, sticking together and why we don't stick together. And if we all came together, excuse me. And if we all, excuse me, y'all, damn. And if we all came together and stuck together, how powerful we would really be. And I'm only saying this because this was the code that I learned growing up. And I always done it. And I always made sure that anybody that was with me get some money. And I don't care who you are. If you're a cool guy, a cool female, I'm going to make sure that if I have the power to help you get some money, I'm going to do that. And if you mess that up, then that's on you. That's just that. And I learned that from my, excuse me, y'all. And I learned that from my mother and father because they always stuck together. They've been together since they was 12 years old. And as I grew older and they moved us to New York, well, excuse me, they moved to New York when they was young. And growing up, they moved us from one street, because it was wild in New York, to another street, which is, it was 141st, 7th and 8th, and then they moved us to another street, 146 St. Nicholas. And growing up, you know, I met the homie AZ and a few of my other friends. But I'm mentioning AZ because he was the type of guy that give you shirt off his back. He made sure everybody got money. He made sure that you don't be out there moving around because you have the power to do so, and take advantage of that. Just be who you are. Even if you mess up, he get mad, don't mess with you no more. And then, you know, days go by, weeks, 2 months, whatever, or a week, just depending on who you are, he'll give you another chance. So those are the things that I learned. And I pay homage to that. And you know, later on in life, I met Unique Mecca Audio, and he's the same type person. So I grew up like that. Period. If you owe somebody some money, you make sure you pay that. You take care of that. Regardless of circumstances. Don't come back crying with no story and all that. Just pay it and move on and get something else and make more money. That's how it goes. Because the man that you owe, he got to pay somebody too. That's just how it goes. Or the woman that you owe, she got to pay somebody too. Or they got their own bills to pay with their own money because you owe that. And if you don't have it, tell them what happened. If you don't have the power to make it happen. It's called being transparent. But that ain't why I'm here today. Because I'm really coming off the top of the dome right now. In real life. Coming off the top of the dome, period. That's just what it is. But I want to say one other thing to a lot of y'all guys out here on this Instagram fronting, like y'all getting money and got money. I just went through a tragic thing with the police. A lot of people know, a lot of people don't. It's been quiet. I'm coming out now because it's been a whole year. Y'all gonna see it on my YouTube. And whoever's seeing this that don't know me, my YouTube page is called Street Knowledge, one word, Street Knowledge Podcast. I'm going to go through everything with y'all and show y'all how corrupt the system is and how they play with our people, and people is in there locked up and can't even help themselves. I'm going to show you how they tried to sneak and put me back in jail. Because I'm out on $100,000 bail as we speak right now. For something I ain't even had nothing to do with, nothing, and they still want to push the envelope because they know that they violated all my civil rights, all my constitutional rights. And if I wasn't smart and know how to stay on my pivot, I'd probably been back in there and be another guy kicked to the side, which that won't happen because we fight from inside too. Real men fight. Like my brother Unique, he fought. They say, man, you ain't never getting out of here. Why you? They laughing like it's a joke while he in there. He's like, what? Yeah, all right. He walking by them with his paperwork. And that's what I did when I was first in 1992, facing 60 years. Got my paperwork. Going to law library. I'm not playing. They're not going to violate my rights, and that's the problem why we don't stick together, and they out here doing what they want to us, and then we leaving other people inside. We can't help everybody, but we can try and help by pushing what our agenda out here and being, speaking out loud as I'm doing now, because there's brothers in there that can't help themselves, man, and they don't got no money, and then they sit there so long even though they know they didn't do nothing, they sit there so long. They sit there so long, they gonna say, man, they only asking. I've been here a year or two. They asking to do 3 years. They telling me to cop out the 3 years. I get that the time I've been here. I'm gonna just take it, cause now they get a conviction, and they get a pat on the back for that, and they use jail to mind F us. And that's what they do. And now when he come outside, he's still on their papers. Got to report the parole, this, that, still got you. In and out. It's a system. Now we in and out of jail still, mentally. And if they had the money, then they could have paid for a lawyer. They had the money, they could have got it. You pay for it. Yeah, keep saying reconnect and all that. So that's why I'm stopping. But if they had that money, they could pay for a lawyer and either get it dismissed or tell them, yo, no, all the way get it dismissed, especially if they didn't do nothing. And then you got some lawyers that take your money and full of F. Be full of it. So you got to even kind of watch that, but at least you would feel better with somebody on your side if they is sticking with you, calling you, talking to you, or you calling them and being able to talk with them and tell them what you want and what you need, right? So my thing is, a lot of y'all guys out here on this Instagram out here be fronting, looking like a better life. Even some of y'all women out here fronting, looking like it's like that. Meet you in person, you really ain't nothing. You really trash. You really nothing. You really trash. I mean men and female and all that. Since my situation, a lot of guys owe me a lot of money. Some of them owe me a little bit of money. And this is from favors because they needed lights paid, help with the rent, help me do this business, lend money, and then I don't hear from them. And then it's crazy. It got to the point where I ain't even really start even asking them back for it. And when my situation happened, I started calling guys. When my situation happened, I started calling guys about my money. Still ain't heard nothing. Still couldn't get no help, no favors, no nothing. I don't even call it help because you owe me money. And that's my point about sticking together. Y'all will leave your a person that look out for you to the wayside. So imagine what you would do if somebody really needed your help. That means you're not good people. And people like these type of people mess it up for people that really need help. Because it has got to the point when I used to be like, I couldn't get my money, and then somebody else asks, and I'll be like, damn, I look out for them. And then I'm the type of person, I feel bad, and I still look out for them. That's why it accumulates to a lot of people that I help. And a lot of people took care of their business, and I got to give them props for that. So we can't say it's everybody. I'm just saying, a lot of these people out here be fronting for this gram. And I ain't going to call no names out. And anybody know me, I will call the name because I don't care about none of that. That right now is beneath what I'm saying. But they know who they are. And anyway, this poor connection thing killing me right now, man. Y'all got to bear with me. But me, being the guy I am, yeah, this poor, I guess because I'm talking about the corrupt system and I'm talking about sticking together. Or is it because it's just raining outside? But yeah. This joint bugging. Like for real. Still raining? No, it ain't even raining. Oh no, it is raining a little bit. But yeah, so as I was saying, and you know I'm being transparent right now with the world because a lot of people know me, a lot of places, a lot of states, all of the above, and I want to be transparent because this stuff is real out here, man. With a lot of these foul dudes out here, and I'm gonna get to that in a minute. With people saying like snitching and hey, why people talking about saying something about snitching and all. We ain't telling niggas, excuse me, not to snitch because we know they're gonna do what they want to do anyway. So that'll be a waste of time. We just telling you don't do nothing if you can't handle your time. That's it. Famous words out my bro Unique mouth, and that's what we've been standing on our podcast. But like I said, y'all stay tuned because I'm going to give y'all the whole breakdown of what happened with my case and the bull crap that they trying to actually do. And I'm not allowing that to happen to me. And people be reading about me and the brother got a case overturned after doing this and that and this. Nah, I ain't got time for none of that. Nah. This a new world order, man. For real. It's a new world order. But one thing I can say, when I got locked up, the police broke into my house. They broke into my house because they came in without a real warrant. That's first of all. I ain't going to mention a lot of things because case is still happening right now, which the case, I don't got nothing to do with what happened. I don't know. They broke into my house because they seen me shake somebody's hand. And they told me when I came in there that they put a tracker on me after they seen me shake this person's hand, which is against the law. They supposed to get a warrant to even tell you, tailgate you, follow you, whatever. I'm just doing my everyday due diligence, just showing somebody some love. Mind you, they runs up in my house, so they broke into my house. Handcuffed me and my friends. Take us outside. Once they handcuffed me, took me outside, that's kidnapping. They moved me from one place to another. Sit me outside while I watched them go inside of my fucking house. Excuse my language. And I don't know what's going on in there. Period. The second group that came in didn't even have body cams on. I don't know if the first group did because at the time I wasn't paying no attention because I'm shocked like what in the world going on? How? What? I don't even do that. I just came back from New York promoting sneakers and a book with my family. Like I'm confused how this happening. Like long story short, they did what they did. They take me down because the house in my name. I go down, $100,000 bail, whatever. I called, told somebody, go get my money, try to come get me. The money's gone. A large amount of money that I've been sitting on, just let it sit, and I add to it every time I go do a show or pay the full walkthrough, or if I do a party and come off nice with the money, I put the money up. I don't even think about it. I was actually about to open a juice bar. I actually was working on a loan with my bank. Some of that money came from the bank, and I was just building a rapport with them. My money gone. They took the money, not even in the voucher, not in nothing that they said that they found, nothing. There's nothing. My money gone. So somebody else is sitting and chilling with my money, with their family. Somebody sitting and chilling with my money with their family, which is the police. Took my money and my money gone. So now I'm in there on a $100,000 bill, and where my money is at, that's gone. I have no voucher for it, nothing. And I'm saying this to say, because I want y'all to understand. When I say sticking together comes into play. And y'all got to excuse that. That was my niece in the background. She's going to school. So now I'm like, yo, hold up. That's crazy. And I'm going through it briefly for y'all. When y'all go to my YouTube page, I'm going to break everything down. The interrogation room, how I wasn't even read my rights, everything. We'll break all that down to y'all. And I'm just, and this is another story to show y'all how real supposed to be done. For the ones that don't know it, and for the ones that thinking soon as they got you in their clutches, only thing you do is panic and think you supposed to, oh man, even if you didn't do nothing, it's guys that's never done things and be in their clutches and go and tell something that they might know that was a secret, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing, and pull other people in jail. That's another thing. But anyway, as I'm going through this process with these kidnappers, which is the police, came and violated my space. Your house is a sacred space. In our constitutional rights, they don't play about that. Fourth Amendment, man. You are never supposed to cross nobody's threshold. That's why you go to jail for a long time, as if you killed somebody, depending on how the case is handled. And when they come in there, and that's supposed to protect us. That's why they got to get warrants. And when they come with a warrant with no name on it, no nothing, even if they came looking for something, they got to say what they came looking for. And they came looking for orange juice, but they found apples. They can't charge you with the apples. So nothing was on the warrant, not even my name, nothing. Nothing. That's crazy. So I'm giving y'all these bits and pieces. So when y'all come to my YouTube page, I'm going to show y'all and break it down to y'all how they tried to trick me and get me to go off my bar so they could raise it, double it up, 100,000 to 200,000. They tried it. But I was so much on my case, and this is a lesson for y'all guys. So don't be letting you got a case and you don't stay on it and thinking about it. You just wait till you go to court because you know you got a lawyer. It don't matter. Still have a lawyer, but you stay on top of your case, bro, sis, whoever you are out there. So when the people, when I found out my money was gone and it wasn't in a voucher, from them confiscating it, I'm sitting in jail like, what? Wow. So I'm going to show y'all how and what I'm saying, like sticking together and how very important it is. Because I'm using myself as that example. Because enough is enough with y'all guys out there that do dirt to people that look out for y'all, and that's not cool. And act like y'all forget when somebody do y'all a favor. And I just want to be real with my people that looked out for me, because I bounced back like I never left. And that's the name of the game. When you fall, you don't get. When you fall, you don't get discouraged. You stay with a strong, stern mindset, and you think, what can I do next? What can I do next? You don't sit back moping and none of that. But one thing I did, though, I called out to people that I knew was my strong points. Because they always say it ain't about falling off. It's about when you get back on. That shows you that you're smart. That shows that you are a strong individual. And that's what it's all about, man. And that's a fact. And so I'm going to shout out a few people that showed me love. And we're going to get back into what I was saying. So I got my boy, my bro, B Pipe was one that I called. On point, ready to roll. My bro D Boss, Boss Baby Entertainment, on point, ready to roll. My bro Lil Marv, ready to roll. Ricky Do, ready to roll. Miss Tish, ready to roll. And when I say Pipe, I gotta go with his wife Kim. I gotta add that. When I say Miss Tish, I gotta say Troy. It's my bro. My brother Jack. And Jack is a humongous friend, did a lot of things before all this stupidity even happened. And he's a white guy, and I'm not saying that to make it look different. I'm saying that to say we got white people that look out for us too, so we can never go against that, because he don't see color when he see a person. His son, I call him my nephew, God bless him, Carson. So I'm saying that to say we have them type of people. My brother Jamar from Newark, I had just met him through a friend, my brother, God bless him, Biggs. And me and Jamar never looked back, and I got to say his wife as well came through for me. My brother Hassan, my brother Vanish, Mugga Mace, my sis Carla came through strong for me. My brother Jay Black, my brother Jay Black, strong for me. And when I pause, it's because of reconnection. I want to make sure I get these words out, because I don't want to miss nobody, none. Yep, and I made a list. I had to for this one, because I didn't want to forget nobody. If I did, y'all know I love y'all. My brother Jay Black, my brother G-Head, he just called me when the phone was ringing a second ago. That's who was calling me. I'll call him back. He understand. My brother G-Head, Shannon, strong for me. My cousin Dre, my bro Johnny Handsome. Excuse me, y'all. We call him Jay-Z, Johnny Handsome, one of Harlem finest. My brother P. Gates and his wife. My bro Ski. My brother Juan. My brother Unique. my brother Lil Head, my brother 730E, my cousin Shooter, my brother Waleed. And you know, I don't mention my mother and my brothers because everybody already know your mother and brothers coming through, but I gotta mention my mother and my brothers. Don't play at all. And you know, and I say that is because without them, I would have been looking like a dun and would have felt victim right with what them people wanted. Sitting right there in that jail. Came out with a loss, everything I had and I worked for. Took my money, could have lost my house. And you know, it's a few other people that done things for me that, you know, I needed along the way to put my puzzle back together. There's a few other people that looked out for me along the way so I could put my puzzle back together and get back intact. And that's what that. And you know, y'all looking at a work in progress right now, for real. Thanks to my friends, man. Thanks to my brothers, my sisters. That's there and stood tall for me. That's a fact. And that's what I say about sticking together, man. And a lot of those names that I named, they don't even know each other. A lot of those names I named, they don't even know each other. But they did that to help me. They did that to help me because of the relationship that I have with each and every one of them. And when you be a real person in real life, in real time, that's what happens. You stay real with people. If I owed any one of them some money, I'm going to make sure I pay that back. If it hurt me, regard, I got to pay it back. Or I will say, yo, I need it a little longer to pay this bill. This is just an example to people that borrow money all the time. Or when a person help you do something and then you turn your back on them. That's the example that I'm trying to make. But thank God that my people came through for me, man. Because y'all got to understand, man, this court system is foul out here. Very foul. And I'm being transparent with it right now because after this is done, whatever happens, even if they try to put me in jail and all that slick things that they can do because they run the court system. They run the court system, and 9 times out of 10, the judge side with the DA and all that stuff, but it don't matter. Boosie going down with a fight for what's right. You're not going to just do nothing and put nothing on me because of you was thirsty for somebody else that I had nothing to do with. Not going to happen. But it seemed like some stuff you would see on TV. It's like TV to me, but it's happening to me. The things y'all see that happen to other people and the system do it unjust or unjustly is really happening in real time with somebody y'all know if y'all know me. And it's crazy that it's happening. But one thing for certain, they ain't playing with a slow leak or a dummy because I don't play no games about my life or my friends or my family. So when it's time to fight for what's right, that's what I do. So they can come with whatever. It ain't happening. So my point that I'm trying to make, a lot of y'all gotta get your mind right out there, man. It's time to stop with the bull crap. It's time to stop with that, man. and us going to war with each other and bugging and beefing and all that. We just making it easier for them to put us in jail and make money off us. That's it. Stupidity. Sometimes, yeah, if somebody poked the bear, then yeah, you gotta go out there and handle your business. That's how we was taught. But we also was taught that if ain't nobody bothering you, you don't bother them. Have fun, get your money, do what you do. But if somebody bother you, then you go handle that business. Period. So they know, don't come over here playing with them. And that's what we know. And that's what we always gonna stand on. But at the end of the day, we preaching, stop the violence. Let's don't hurt one another for no reason. Period. And then, you know, it's people out here that do stuff for this Instagram, Facebooks and all that just for numbers and want to look good and all, you know, things of that nature, man. And want to tear down real people. Can't tear down real people, man. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. Like my brother Unique is one of the guys, man. He went to jail. He ain't proud of what he went to jail for. We was young, getting a lot of money and selling drugs and all that, you know. And we ain't know no better. But you know, they make us look bad. The government bought that mess here and put it out there so they can send us to jail. And they know give a black man some money and he can get a lot of it. They gonna be happy and they gonna go overboard, and then we'll come swoop right in and take it away from them and put them in jail. So we know that game. That's why we left that game alone. I ain't been in trouble in 31 years. Hustling in them streets, 31 years, man. And I told them police that. And you know what they told me? I told them police that. I said, man, I ain't been in trouble in 31 years. They said, nah, you just ain't get caught. I said, no, because I don't sell drugs. I said, no, because I don't sell drugs. That's why. Y'all coming to my house. They came to my house. Once again, that reconnection stuff. So if I'm pausing, y'all, that's what's going on. But yeah, they came up in my house like they did with Puff Daddy house. They had army tanks, drones in the back of my house. They threw 2 bombs in my house, all that. I got a lawsuit on them as we speak. $100 million lawsuit right now. They told me I don't have proof. If they detonated 2 of those bombs, they got to report that on paper. If the police shoot a gun, they got to report that on paper. So I don't got proof. How I don't got proof that they came in my house, kidnapped me, put me on the ground, cuffed me and all that in my house, 5, 6 in the morning. Y'all, they bugging. That can't slide like that. My mother could have been on that couch when they came in, threw them bombs in there. My kids could have been on that couch, came in. That would have messed them up mentally. My mom is older now. Like, my mom is older now. What if she'd had a heart attack? Anything, man. Y'all think it's cool? Y'all want to keep trying to prolong? It's been a whole year now. And that's the only reason why I'm speaking out. And I'm not allowing that. I'm not allowing that. And I just wanted to let y'all know how people stick together, because you would never know nothing ever happened, because I have my friends snapped into place quick and using my brain to make sure that I snap back in place quick. Make sure I take care of things that I need to take care of to maintain the life that I like to live, maintain keeping my house. Could have lost my house, everything, because they was looking for something that they was fishing for and interrupt my life. I got a movie on Tubi I spent with me and my brother Mike Anderson. I spent a lot of money for. Did they worry about me being able to promote that? So y'all taking away from my livelihood with what I got going on. So the fight is on, and this month here make a whole year, and that's why I'm speaking about it now. Sad to say it's a bum anniversary, but I want to let people know publicly what's going on, so when they try their slick stuff, Because they done tried slick stuff, tried to get me to miss court and everything. But I was on it. I know how to go on the computer and look my own stuff up like a lawyer. I know how to do all that. Not playing with me. I've been to court I go downtown to the court. I've been living in that court system. Y'all not going to not see me. Y'all going to get this out of here. Or we going to court. The more y'all try to put me in jail, whatever, y'all still going to have to pay. It don't matter. Because I ain't scared to go to jail. Period. It's nothing to talk about. When I know I definitely ain't do nothing. And if I did do something, I'm definitely not talking. Y'all should have figured that out when I was facing 60 years in 1992. I went to trial. And that's my point. And so, you know, getting back to assassinating real people character that's out here, like my brother Unique, one of the realest dudes, did his time, as I was saying, and didn't tell on nobody. Could have told on a lot of people and didn't. That's why they even gave him the time. They didn't even get him with no drugs, no nothing. How you get life plus 26 with no drugs, no nothing? Now he coming home, he preaching. To the youth. We ain't gonna get all the youth. We know they don't care. They in their own mind state. They'll figure it out later when they go to jail. And that's sad to say. They can't figure it out if they die. But we trying to let them know on our podcast, don't do this, don't do that. When we speak about stuff we do, we ain't speaking about it because we trying to brag. We speaking about it and let y'all know how fun it was and all that. But we let y'all know the ending of it ain't fun when the feds come and get you. Or you get locked up in the middle of it without feds. It's all headaches. All the money you make when they come get you, you gotta pay for lawyer, bond, all that. It's gone that fast. And you might got something left over. You can't spend it because you in jail. That's the stuff we preach to the young dudes. We not telling them don't snitch, because we ain't got time to tell them that. We telling them if you can't do your time, don't do the crime, don't hustle. But now it's in dudes' mental that, man, I'm going to hustle, get this money. It's a payroll thing now. Snitching is in. So they know that if they get caught, they go snitch. It's a way out of jail. So that's why you need to leave the game alone. That's why we've been left the game alone 31 years ago. And then you got people out here online want to assassinate people's character, man. You know, my bro, and he told me, don't speak about it. He was saying, like, don't say nothing to her, which is Miss T. I wasn't going to say nothing about it. I addressed her one time on my podcast respectfully, and I'm going to still address her respectfully. And for some reason, her Unique, no, not for some reason, but her Unique supposed to be like brother and sister, or, whatever it was, whatever. For some reason now she just got a vendetta about my bro. And y'all could tag her. I ain't going to tag her. Everybody could tag this, but I want everybody to share this to people because it's a real situation that affects all of us as black people as far as the police is concerned, but it also affects us as us black people not sticking together. But, for some reason she got a vendetta on my bro, and, the stories that she be telling out here on the internet, and if anybody be mad at people that address her about the stories that she's saying ain't legitimate, y'all just part of the problem. It's like being a yes man. One thing about Unique, and that's my bro. And, back then he was getting so much money, like he changed cars. He had his outfit match a car that he feel like driving the next day. Anybody know that about him, right? But good dude. But one thing, my point is, when he met me, I was a young dude. Never was no yes man. Had my own team. All of that. If he was out of line about something, I'm going to tell him, yo, bro, that ain't right. It's not right. This and that. And he'll do whatever he want to do. That's on him. But I ain't never going to be no yes man. And for her to try to, discredit my bro after he went and did what he did all that time. As a man, he accepted that he did wrong and didn't bring nobody else in with him. If he got life plus 26, what you think if he told on somebody, what you think they would have got? And he went and just said, nah, this is what I'm doing. He fired lawyers and all that was coming to him about copping out. What? You fired. Need somebody else. That's how it goes. So for her to try to discredit my bro, that's kind of crazy to me. And you want to discredit him when all the stories that you telling is really not what they are. It's not accurate. It's not. Period. Straight like that. No disrespect to you. I'm proud of what you're doing. Your food truck, everything. And I want to respect you as a woman. But I want to respect you as the woman who you are. But don't try to discredit nobody that really stood on what I want to say was golden. What stood on what they believe in was right. Don't discredit nobody for that. You never even been in jail in your life. You ain't even get a scratch of it. So that don't even compare. It don't even compare, man. So it's like don't do that, man. We gotta stick together out here. Why we trying to tear somebody down? And why would you tear somebody down for numbers? And you said that he didn't hold you down when I was saying something about you on the phone to somebody or whatever, however it may be. I didn't say nothing wrong about you. I was just speaking facts. And I didn't say nothing crazy. You didn't hold him down when Brian Glaze Gibbs was talking about him. You were sitting right there. And maybe other conversations. I forgot the other ones, but you didn't hold him down. Because you probably felt it wasn't your place to speak. And he probably felt the same way. It wasn't his place to speak. Because somebody was speaking their mind. I'm speaking my mind with stories that you tell. And I remember you from back in the day. I don't remember none of that at all. And I knew everybody that was getting that chicken, that real money back then. And they know me. So I don't remember none of that. But you might have been getting it on the low. You might have been getting some type of money. I'm not disputing that part. I'm just saying the all the way over the top. I don't know. And if I'm lying, then check me and tell me I'm wrong. And we ain't got to do none of this. This ain't about no over the Instagrams and none of that. This ain't about none of that. And I'm not here to disrespect you. I'm just saying stuff about a person that really did it, that's really stood on something and went to jail. It ain't easy being in no jail. That's why the snitch rate is up. So to discredit them and say, little slick stuff and y'all supposed to be cool, that's the part we ain't supposed to do. And anybody that's around you need to tell you that. Because if they wasn't cool with you no more and you did that to them, they would feel the same way. So I know, your people around you probably like, man, what? All right, but if she wrong, she wrong. I ain't heard nobody said nothing. And and me, I'm still just a loyal dude. And when we say we got our OGs and all that, that's just our culture speaking. We too grown to be all that with the OG stuff and this and that. That's just our culture speaking. But we got our big brothers that we look up to and we still listen to. When they say something, if it's correct. If it ain't correct, I don't want to hear it neither. I'm going to tell them, nah, you wrong about this, and we might have our debate. But at the end of the day, we gotta do better, man. We gotta stick together. And when it comes to finances, and you have money that you owe somebody, pay that money, man. And then ask for a favor again. All y'all that dipped out on me with my money, and y'all ain't called me yet. It's been a whole year. You ain't check on your bro. You ain't say nothing. Nothing. I still ain't even mad at y'all, man. I hope y'all get it in your mind. Because it ain't about the money, man. It's about the unity and how powerful we could be together, man. For real. Because y'all still would have a lesson to learn. For real. Y'all have a lesson to learn. So you can do better and move forward. There's bigger things to do out here. For real. Big things to do out here. And we can get it. We stick together. What y'all think these corporations doing? There's 10 of them. If it was 10 of us with $1,000, that's 10,000. We go buy a house. Put money into it. Raise the value on it. Boom. One house done. We go and do another one. By the time we look at it, we all sitting on some M's because we got properties everywhere. And another thing is when we start doing stuff together, one person, you know, the plan going good, and the one person or maybe two always want to go off of, jump off the train and try to do something else when this is already working good, and create confusion, and then it just discombobulate the whole plan, and everything just go out of whack for nothing. And then now we all back at the same place doing nothing. And then, you know, that kind of throw people off from wanting to even deal with other people. Person like me, it don't. I'm just going to explain to y'all about being a go-getter. I see they messed up. All right, that's cool. I did that. Now I'm going to go over here and do another plan with somebody else. I'm going to give somebody else a chance. I ain't going to hold another person accountable for what another person did that was ignorant. Because if you do, you'll stay stagnated in one place. Even if the next person mess up, I'm going to go to the next. I'm going to make my moves. And I'm going to make my own moves where I ain't got to worry about nobody. I can just keep doing what I'm doing. And when I want to jump into something else, then cool. But enough is enough with us as a culture, man. We got to tighten up. All them little $1,000 y'all going to the club, popping bottles and all that, and buying these fly cars. Some of y'all buying cars don't even got a house. And buying cars and putting rims on it. Some of y'all renting rims to put on a car. For what? What you worrying about looking good for? Renting rims, man. Like, it's a facade, man. And I could say that I done had every car that y'all want to name except for a Bentley, a Ferrari, and a Phantom. And if I'd have stuck to what I was doing, I'd either be in jail or I'd be in that Bentley and the Phantom. So I don't want to do that. I'm going to be in a Bentley and a Phantom with what I got going on now. Movies, music, acting, etc. Podcast, etc. And thanks to a lot of my friends, while I'm still here. And that's what this is all about. Teamwork and sticking together. So make sure y'all share this, man. Share it. It's real. It's real out here. And what's real about it also is police is locking our people up unjustly, doing what they want to do, and we get scared when we get in there, and we cop out, and we don't talk about it no more, and it don't reach the masses of people. And that's just the system that we caught up in because we quiet about it. But they not going to play with Boosie like that. I'm sorry. I'm not one of them guys. Ever. And then another thing that I want to address too. You know, little bogus conversation going on the block. With people talking slick out their mouth like, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna get it to that one. I'm gonna save that one. That's gonna be for YouTube. So y'all go to my YouTube. I'll let y'all know when I'm about to do it, because I'm going to have all the paperwork of how they tried to trick me and lock me up. How they added charges that didn't even exist and backdated it as if they did exist. And it's just showing y'all that it's that serious. I'm a walking mule, if y'all want to call it. Not a mule, a walk. What y'all call it? You could just hang me on the cross right now to show y'all how real it is out here, man. And to show y'all how we really gotta fight for what's right. Period. Because it ain't happening with your boy. I'm sorry, it's not. Period. So make sure y'all share this joint, man. For real, y'all get back at your boy. I'll be posting something later, but my YouTube, I'm going in. I'm going to let y'all see everything for detailed. And get your sticking together game together. For real. That's a fact. Like my brother Dame said, man, Harlem stick together. But the world need to stick together. All of us. Everywhere. Peace. Your boy Big Bootsie, I'm out.